Darlings, if you could see things from another perspective, would you not be able to connect with your own intuition to dive towards a path of a much more virtuous, loving reality? Well, allow me to reveal to you what is keeping you stuck. So, darling, all you need to do is simply pick a number, either number 1, number 2, or number 3. So each different number is a different section in the video that will deliver a message that is more tailored towards your experience. So, once you've chosen your number, simply scroll down into the description box and click on the timestamp next to the number you have chosen. Also, please do feel free to pick more than one number, okay? So, with that being said, I will meet you in your chosen pile selection. Darlings, welcome to pile number 1. So, we're going to look and see exactly what is blocking you from progressing and moving forward. So, allow me to reveal the cards to you one by one, and then we will get into the overall message. So, starting off, we have the 5th power. I am a body and a soul. Please also do look at the imagery on the cards, as it may also connect with your intuition to deliver further messages for you. Next, we have the cave. Sanctuary exists within. True love. All exists through love. Beacon of fortitude. Excuse me. Ground and connect. Hand of fire. Stoke your inner flame. Under siege. Uproot your habits. And then, as the bonus cards, overall summaries, we have trust in magic, and lastly, power of attraction. So, pile number 1. What appears to be blocking you is your own energy. And this is about your movement, the way you react to things, the way you observe things, and the way you feel for things. Because what I feel for you is you may have closed off the very most important part of yourself, the truest essence of yourself, your ability to crave and feel substantial, genuine things that matter the most to you. You appear to be closed off from those aspects and more open to things that are of less important to you and things that are not enhancing your growth, transformation in ways you think it should. Because it's all about, for you, remembering that even though you are a human being, you have a very vibrant soul within yourself, which is your own spirit, right? The thing that gives life to who you are, the thing that dictates your personality, the things that you want to feel passionate about, the thing that gives you emotions, right? This is your own inner guidance system, and it feels as though you have forgotten about this very important aspect to life. And now you may be fully immersed in the human experience, forgetting about the inner part of you, forgetting about your soul, forgetting about your spirit, and forgetting about your truest essence, right? Because it appears like parts of yourself is just fading away because you're not paying attention to, you know, the truest essence of the person that you have actually created. And that has enabled certain experiences that you've had to be quite rocky, quite shaky, and not presenting themselves as you wish it would. It's not being the most valuable experience, but it's just being an experience for you to endure just in that current moment. And now the way you can relight back this fire, this energy within yourself to reconnect back with your soul and back with your spirit is about you going through meditative processes which will allow you to, you know, start conjuring questions within yourself which will help you to align with why you have come to this point in time within your life, why you take certain actions, and, you know, why you are existing as you are right now. You alone will be able to cultivate the answers you need for yourself, which will give you the direct message in regards to what's been happening in your life behind the scenes. So the things that you couldn't see from a human perspective. What are the things that have been hidden from you that are waiting to be revealed at immediate terms? Because your inner soul, your inner spirit is wanting you to trust in the unseen, trust in things you're unable to see right now, right? And allow your inner voice to guide you towards your own personal satisfaction, because you'll slowly over time begin to see what you were attracting in your physical experience, right? And the answers that you receive upon receiving this information, you will feel and you will know internally if this is something that is aligned with who you have come here to be. It will just be a feeling, right? You will either feel comfortable knowing that yes, this is me and I'm glad, or you will either feel some sense of uncomfortability, but that is your indicator that you are still on the right path, because you are now able to see more clearly what's going on in your experience. So this is primarily more about coming back to yourself, but not just in human form, but on a spiritual level, right? Understanding yourself on that inner level. So you know how, for example, Christians would go to church. This is about the church, that information you want to receive, that love you want to receive, that holy place being within yourself, right? Because you are the main person that you would trust, because no one knows you better than yourself. If you can gain the answers yourself, that is the most powerful thing, because you are the only person that can feel your own presence, feel what's going on, and to be able to dictate, you know, what's been happening in your experiences. And if you have cut off your ability to be able to feel the world, or to feel your experience, or to feel yourself truly, then how will you ever know what's actually truly going on within your physical and internal life if you can't feel, right? And that's why it's very important that we don't close off our heart space. Even though we may have gone through trauma, you know, sadness, grief, guilt, you know, those things that are not pleasurable, those things are at least reminding us that we still have empathy and love to give towards new experiences, and empathy and love to give towards our past experiences, for being a direct guide for our lifestyle, okay? And you recognize as well that you have been addicted to certain behavioral patterns, certain things that you were investing in just to bypass time or just to feel comfortable. You'll recognize what those habits were that were keeping you stuck in this illusion or in this fantasy world, you know, confirming that everything is fine, but you know deep down inside, or you keep questioning yourself, like, why is there no more forward movement? Why are things, you know, just being kept at this standstill? Why are things just being kept in this repetitive cycle, even though you are continually, you know, putting in effort to, you know, move beyond those limitations, move beyond those belief systems, but you have done enough work on the physical plane, right? As a human being existing, and now it's time for you to go towards your inner world, your inner sanctuary, right? And dig deep and see what has been hidden from you, so you can then take the necessary steps to remove what is blocking you. Okay, you will trust yourself more, and you will feel more confident in, you know, what you are attracting in your daily life, and what you are blessing, and what's blessing you in your daily life. Okay, there are so much signs and hidden clues that are surrounding you, but it's about you being able to dig deep within yourself to be able to find what's going on. Okay, pile number 1. And I say that with the most loving care. So, pile number 1. Thank you very much for joining me on today's reading. Please do let me know any thoughts you may have down below in the comment section, and I will be sure to see you again in another one of my readings. Darlings, welcome to pile number 2. We will be going through the topic of what is currently blocking you, to enable you to go towards a path of much more peace and easiness. So, allow me to reveal the cards one by one, and then I will get into the overall message. So, starting off, we have the skull. Love has already won. So please do pay attention to the imagery on the cards as well, as they may give you a intuitive message. We have resurrect in this life. Resurrection. The ego dies and the soul rises. The soul. I am free. I have not bound anything. Furnace. Take action. Pierce the veil. Move beyond illusion. Elixir. Your wish is granted. And now for the bonus messages, overall summary. Love without condition. And come to life. So, pile number 2. This is all about you recognizing that the new journey, the new chapter, the new beginning that you are desiring and constantly calling forth into your experience is about you recognizing that you have all the tools necessary to proceed and move forward. But first, it starts with you leaping into that next chapter, that next adventure, that next desire, that next goal, dream, whatever it is that your heart is set upon. It's about you moving towards that thing, even if you feel as though you need to see it first before you believe it's coming true. That there is what is keeping you stuck, because that is a constant cycle of illusion. For you, it's about allowing the emotions that you are carrying within your energetic body space to be at a complete standstill, in the sense that you are having more patience with yourself and having more patience when it comes to your daily living life, okay? If things appear to not be shifting or moving fast enough, that is then where you can check in with yourself to remind yourself that you are still in the present moment, still being able to experience whatever it is that you are desiring, because firstly, you have the vision for a reason, okay? If you can mentally picture what it is that you are desiring, you are already there. So you need to believe in this experience And most importantly, you need to believe in yourself. So take whatever small steps necessary towards what it is that you are desiring. I mean, it could be anything, okay? Because the more you recognize that if the world is feeding you back negative things that are not wanting to be kept by you, that is not something you should invest in. You should invest in trusting yourself, trusting the passion you hold within yourself, and trusting the mental mind that you have, because it's only you that has the vision, okay? And if you are met with things that are presenting themselves as obstacles and as blockages, you simply can overlook these things and see it from a wider range, see it from a higher perspective. What would be the message in what's trying to feed you back that no, okay? And don't allow yourself to be dwindled in the experience that it's not going to happen, because then you are caging yourself in that constant cycle. In order for you to break free, you must remove the illusion that things are not shifting or things are not going to happen. And that starts first within the mental mind, okay? And then after, you'll start to believe by feeling yourself, okay? So your own body will be able to move towards an easier path for you, which will present itself by you being able to analyze the situation that is presenting itself right in front of you. So you can then make the necessary steps to move towards things that are going to provide you a much better experience. Because for you, if you see the world or your experience through loving eyes, that there is already a solid yes for you. And it's a constant reminder to remind yourself that the more you tell yourself yes in regards to the experience that you're wanting to create, you are building up much more momentum and much more energy towards the thing that you desire. So if you are in constant movement towards what it is that you desire, knowing that the vision is already alive and is coming more expanded and more analyzed in your physical reality, even if you can't see it, you can paint a picture over it which tells you that it is already there. You will start to see how things shift for you, but you must be able to remain in the present moment in order for you to see your current experience unfolding for you. Because if you are telling yourself that you are bound to a certain experience, or you're not able to see clearly, then that is what is going to come towards you even faster, because you have so much energy and momentum building up in that direction. So first you must delete the negative conception, the negative belief towards that situation, and keep amplifying the most loving aspects towards the situation, and most importantly towards yourself, because you are the catalyst for this experience to happen, right? Because you are directing it for yourself. You'll begin to see how you are breaking free from what is blocking you. So constantly remind yourself that you have all the courage, all the strength, and all the power within yourself to get towards what it is that you are needing, okay? So, pile number 2. Thank you very much for joining me on today's reading. Please do let me know any thoughts you may have down below in the comment section, and I will be sure to see you again in another one of my readings. Pile number 3. Welcome to your reading today. On today's topic, this is all about what is blocking you, okay? So what is causing this issue that is not preventing you from moving forward to a much more peaceful, joyous lifestyle? So allow me to reveal the cards one by one, and then we will get into the messages. So starting off, we have soul work. I am in service of love. Judgment. The whole point is to be human. And please do look on the imagery of the cards, as they may also present extra messages your own intuition may be picking up on. We have witness. I am fully seen. The stag. Ride between the realms. Phenomenon. Expect the extraordinary. Papillon. Your courage will be rewarded. Bring it into form. And lastly, nurture all you love. Alright, so allow me to connect with my intuition to deliver the messages for you. So, pile number 3. I feel as though you haven't been recognized for all that you have done. And this includes all sides of polar opposites and attractions, because for you, I feel like what's blocking you is the recognition that you deserve, because you go above and beyond for those you really care about, and you do so much to the point where you could be at physical burnout, or perhaps you could be, really at a low position, feeling as though you don't have the will or the energy to persevere or continue with what's going on in your reality. But there is this burning fuel, this burning passion that resides within you, that allows you to keep going towards drawing forth your recognition, and for people to see what you have done that has not had a light shed on it yet, because you are definitely somebody who is highly spiritual and highly attuned to other dimensions you travel to within your dream states and within the visions that you have. And you have a gift that has allowed you to be able to see into the future, into the past, and into the present moment, which gives you in-depth insights in regards to what's going on in your current surroundings when it comes to the relationships and commitments you have with people. And you may feel as though that you have dealt with somebody who has been able to see not just the physical version of you, but a version of you that has been hidden, or the version of you that's in the future that is awaiting to be fully manifested into this experience. However, it feels like there is a constant back and forth in regards to when both the physical and the spiritual elements are going to align in your experience right now. So for example, if you've been having dreams about something that has been wanting to come into your experience, and you've been seeing physical signs in your reality that it's here and it's manifested or it's manifesting, but when you are looking at your your physical surroundings, or when you're having conversations with certain people, it appears that things are not escalating as they should be, or things are on a different path than you thought they would be. So at times it appears there's confusion in regards to what is the right path, even though you've had the visions to it, you've had the dreams to it, and you felt like there is a new experience that has been manifesting in the horizon. And perhaps you may have been judged by these people that you care about very deeply in regards to how things are changing, transitioning, and what you have been doing within your life. And that may have made you feel as though you've had to detach from your physical surroundings and really focus more upon yourself and what you are bringing into your experience. And it has pushed you in a direction to keep believing in what dreams and what visions have been planted upon you and your space. So ideally you have no tension holding onto things that have been proven negative in your experience, or have been proven to fight against the experience that you have been seeing. It appears that as a whole you won't allow those energies to penetrate into your experience that are telling you otherwise, because you recognize all the time and effort that you have been investing into what you have been seeing, what you have been feeling, and what you have been hearing. And for a fact that you're not delusional, you're not losing your mind, and you're more than capable of creating something substantial, something of value for yourself. So this in turn keeps you questioning about what is going on in your reality. So for you, what's blocking you is these other people that are of your concern, that you love so much and so dearly. Them not awakening to the experience that you are seeing, feeling, and hearing is what is tainting your self-image ever so slightly. But it's not to the point where you have lost yourself, but it's to the point where you're learning more about yourself, and you're learning more about focusing on your own energies and your own path. Because if these people were to cross paths with you, and if they were to actually join you, then that all your time and effort has not gone to waste. However, intuitively that you cannot go back to the old lifestyle that you were living as well, because it does not resonate with you anymore. It doesn't feel real for you anymore like it perhaps used to. You are on a new path and you are on a new chapter. So it's more about you keeping that love, that unconditional love that you have within yourself towards others and towards yourself, keeping that feeling there, because that is your powerhouse. And I feel for you in turn that these people will wake up to the experience, because we have bring it into form. So, you know, this only means that things are coming into form. Okay, so it's important not to put a time limit on it, but to go back towards focusing on what you have created or what you want to create in regards to the visions and the dreams and what you've been feeling and hearing, because that will allow you to keep focused and remain steady on your purpose. You know what feels right for you, so keep on that path, because you will be seen by other people who can give you that promising word back or give you those promising actions towards fulfilling what it is that you have been seen. So you will get the recognition that you deserve, but do not allow the people who are not awakened to your experience of yet to take away your experience and to take away all the delightful things that you have been seeing. So, pile number 3. Thank you very much for joining me on today's reading. Please do let me know any thoughts you may have down below in the comment section, and I will be sure to see you again in another one of my